Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Howdy, everybody. This is Jared Sterrett, and you're listening to KZCC-LP 106.1 Conroe and KZCW-LP 104.5 in Conroe and worldwide at irlonestar.com.
Hello, everyone. I'm Margie Taylor, and I am your host today for Conroe Culture News, FM 104.5, 106.1, live streaming irlonestar.com, Facebook Live, Conroe Culture News, and YouTube Live. Also, we are on City of Conroe Cable TV, Our City TV. So today is going to be all about Habitat for Humanity, Montgomery County. And our guest today in the first segment will be Todd Barrow. He's Vice President of Sales and Marketing with Chesmar Homes. Viola Hercules, she is the Marketing Coordinator for Houston North, and again, she's with Chesmar Homes. Joined by Debra Richmond. She's the Director of Strategic Partnerships for Habitat Montgomery County. We're going to talk about the Women Build and their involvement with what's happening with the Women Build. They are the presenting sponsor. Chesmar Homes is. In the second segment, we will have Jill Krueger and Sonya Nicholson. They are the 2023 Building Hope Gala co-chairs. May every journey lead you home. And, of course, that's all going to be about Habitat Montgomery County, which is happening April 1st at the Marriott Hotel. So this show is sponsored by Roger Stein Chiropractic and the Lake Conroe Realty Group. Roger Stein Chiropractors have been voted some of the best chiropractors in Montgomery County for many years. They are located at 3033 West Davis by Conroe High School and Taco Bell, treating everyone from infants to seniors, weekend athletes to professionals, with a focus on natural, holistic healing to not only relieve pain, but achieve optimal health. Tongue twisters today. Probably is the cold I have, so excuse me. They treat everyone and all your extremities, arm, legs, hands, feet, clinical nutrition, prenatal, pediatric care. If you are not under their care right now, it's less than $30 to go see one of the doctors at Roger Stein Chiropractic, and all of it goes back to CASA, Kids in CPS Custody. That's Roger Stein Chiropractic. The Lake Conroe Group serves the greater Montgomery County as the best source for buying, selling, or investing in real estate. Call Vinny Sinisi because it's an easy name to remember. So a few things going on around us. This Friday at the Owen Theater, the Players Theater Company is excited to bring Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. And that will start Friday, March 10th through Sunday, March 26th. It's very dark, complex musical based on a Victorian era with villains, drama, and some really kind of spooky themes. You can get tickets at owentheater.com. Don't miss the Young Texas Artists Annual Concert and Award Show, which comes up Saturday, March 11th at the Crichton Theater. After the Bach, Beethoven, and Barbecue Gala, there will be 2 finalists from each division: piano, strings, winds, brass, percussion, harp, guitar, and voice. The audience will help choose one of the awards. This is the 25th anniversary of the Young Texas Artists Award Show, and it promised to be spectacular. Go to ytamc.org for tickets and more information, or crichtontheater.org. The Greater Conroe Arts Festival is a free event for the entire family on Saturday, March 18th from 10 to 4 at the Founders Plaza Park. Free entertainment, interactive activities for the entire family. GCAA consists of 21 nonprofit organizations representing visual, cultural, literal, performing, and fine arts in the Greater Conroe area. The festival includes a fine art festival, a kids art village with hands-on activities, a musical petting zoo, and a kids mural they can participate in, adding to doing all different projects with their family. Make pottery, paint, or even visit with the ladies at the Quilt Guild show to learn how to quilt. There's going to be a raffle, art auction, live music, plain art artists, glass blowing demonstrations, and food trucks at no cost to you. The food's extra. You got to pay for the food, but everything else is free. Founders Plaza at the corner of Metcalf and Main in downtown Conroe, and that is Saturday, March 18th. So with that, we're going to take a quick break and be back to hear all about Habitat and Chesmar Homes.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Team Sinisi is a proud sponsor of Conroe Culture News. Vinny Sinisi and his professional team provide comprehensive real estate services throughout the greater Montgomery County area and beyond. Whether looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Team Sinisi has an impeccable reputation. Contact Team Sinisi for a great experience at teamsinisi.com. That's TEAMSINISI.com.
We are here with our first segment today, all about Habitat. I have Todd Voro to my right. He's Vice President of Sales and Marketing with Chesmar Homes. And across from me is Viola Hercules. She's the Marketing Coordinator for Houston North, and she's also with Chesmar Homes. And then diagonal from me is the lady of the hour, Debra Richmond. She works with Habitat for Humanity Montgomery County as the Director of Strategic Partnerships. Sounds like a really big title, Debra.
Super important.
Super important, the longer the title. So we are going to talk about the Women Build that is happening this Wednesday. Is that correct? This Wednesday coming up, like in 2 days.
In 2 days.
In 2 days. So Chesmar is the presenting sponsor of the Build. So, Todd, tell me about Chesmar. Why are you guys involved with Habitat, and why the Women Build?
With Chesmar Homes, it's all about values. And one of our values is have fun, be yourself, be contagious. And it's about giving back. We as a Chesmar family are always looking to do things together. And actually, I have a surprise for the team. Yes, I'm not going to tell you what it is. They also had T-shirts made that say, and I've got one of the T-shirts here, it takes a woman to do a man's job.
Well,
can you see that?
Yeah, I can assert to that.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
So our division president, Tom Markowitz, he was assured that he approved it, but he doesn't remember approving it. But
okay,
we're going to run with that. But Habitat's important to us because we're in the building business, and through the Chesmar Foundation, we're into giving back.
I didn't know you had a foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what this came from, is the Chesmar Foundation. And, it's just natural for us being in the home building business in order to do this. We have been prominent members with the GHBA for many years. We have done many home builds with the GHBA and participated in Habitat builds in the past. And what made us jump at the opportunity for the Women's Build Day through Habitat was the enthusiasm that our ladies had towards it. And it was an easy decision for us to make in order to move forward with this. We're very excited about it.
That's wonderful. So what part will you guys have, Viola? Will you be out hanging and being there on Wednesday, participating physically, or how does that work?
Yes. So we will be out Wednesday bright and early in the morning. And I believe we are building walls that day.
Correct. You're going to build walls for a new home.
Yes. So we're all looking forward to it. It's something new for all of us to do.
Are you excited?
Yes. I'm
Cool.
very excited. A little nervous, but It'll be good.
But they help you all along the way, right, Debra?
Absolutely. Nothing to be nervous about. We take people with no experience and we teach them how to build a home literally from the slab up. You guys will be putting together walls. By the end of the day, you'll be a nail gun pro.
It's a good experience. You'll probably want to do it again.
Probably.
Have you all done this before? Been participating in the women build, Todd?
The women's build I haven't done since I've been here. We've done Habitat homes since I've been here. I've been with Chesmar a little over 7 years now. Viola came to us a little over 90 days ago.
Yep.
And is a very welcome member of the family. We have 10 ladies that are going out there to build these walls starting early in the morning. However, the entire staff at the corporate office for Houston North will be in attendance to cheer them on and give them the support they need.
But you don't participate, right? Or do you?
No, we were told we could not
Right,
participate.
so this is all women, right?
We have to wear the shirt, though.
Okay.
So we're okay with this. But we are looking forward to it because they're excited about it, which makes us excited about it.
So it's really all women.
It's all women. Our can-do crew, which is our all-women's build team, will be out there to assist, teach, show them the ropes, but it'll be all women on the job site, and we'll have some special pink hard hats for y'all on Wednesday. So get excited for that.
That's very exciting. I think it's terrific. So do you have other volunteers helping with this, other women organizations?
We sure do. So mostly our can-do crew, which is a team of about 30 to 40 different women. They fundraise throughout the year to build their own homes. They're one of our home sponsors, and they build a whole home on their own on our site for a deserving family. They'll be out there training and leading. And then, of course, our staff will be out there from Vicki Johnson, our executive director, myself, Marcel Baker, our marketing coordinator. All the ladies in our office are so excited to head down and grab a pink hard hat and cheer you guys on.
So why a women build?
Why women build? Because we all know that women are the heart of the home, right?
Well, yeah, like Todd was sharing with us.
Exactly. Don't send a man to do a woman's job. Women are the heart of the home, Margie, and we all know this. And the women that we help through Habitat for Humanity, the families that we help, we just knew that women in our community wanted a chance to come together, to network, to give back to the community. And it's a great opportunity for women to do that. And the women of Chesmar Homes have been so excited. We've been working with them closely over the last 2 or 3 months to get this all pulled together. And they're just so excited. Every day I get an email from them about how they're ready to come out and start building those walls and help out people.
They'll
in our
probably be
community.
back again.
We sure hope so. We sure hope so.
Is Alicia going to do this too?
Alicia will not be there.
Oh, darn it.
Alicia's traveling.
Oh, of course. Well, it's funny. So can volunteers still come, women?
Absolutely. So any women in the community that would like to come out on Wednesday can reach us at the Habitat office, and we can get them signed up. We've got a few spots left. So hurry up and give our office a call, 936-441-4663.
What time is the event?
It is an early morning. It's a 7:30 kickoff. So we will start with our normal safety huddle and a prayer because we are a Christian-based organization. We'll snap some photos, especially of maybe some of these guys in those bright pink hard hats.
Yeah, that'd
and
be
then
nice.
we'll put everybody to work.
Wonderful. So there's a great opportunity, and I think once people start doing this, and they'll probably continue. Now, y'all have been part of Habitat for a period of time, haven't you, Todd?
We've done things with Habitat for many years, yes.
And particularly Montgomery County? Or is this the first?
I think this
I
is
think
the
this is the
first
first one
for
from Montgomery County.
Well, I'm
Yes.
sure you'll be back to do more.
Oh, yes.
And I'm sure you might be thinking about going to the gala, too. It happens to be April 1st. We'll save you a seat. So
I'm
there's
good at
that
being
coming up.
voluntold. I'm fine with this.
Okay, all right. Well, okay, let's talk about building a house. Have the costs gone up, and what is that like? I know they were going up. Are they now coming down a little bit?
You know, that's something that hurt every builder. It hurt every individual buying a home out there over the last couple of years. It really affected the entire landscape of how everyone lives and does business. Most commodities were on allocation basis due to the supply levels being influenced by short-term business closures. We did have, chip issues, and you say what chips are in a home, but you have the air conditioning systems, you have our HVAC systems, you have all the appliances. We had a manufacturer that we could not get compressors for your refrigerators. So we used to offer refrigerators, washers, and dryers for customers, to purchase. and we had to take those away because we could not get them. And, you know, so it changed the whole landscape on that. Everything is kind of normalizing, but when the supply chain constricts, the availability is slim, pricing is affected, and it's passed upstream to the builders.
Sure.
We are starting to see some stabilization in material and availability. It's been a long time coming, you know, so prices are equalizing is a better way to put it.
Right, that's what I thought they were doing right now, because they did soar up, but now they seem to be going normalcy, kind of like.
You know, it's one of those that as soon as you think you have one piece figured out, there's another little facet of this diamond that gets affected. You know, we can get brick now on a regular basis, but I guarantee if I went and talked to my VP of purchasing, there would be something else that is now being affected by it.
Sure.
You know, we learned a lot through over the last 2 years. Building practices changed because we used to, just like a recipe, when you start, you go down in a certain order. When you build a home, you go down in a certain order, and there's certain things that you'd have to jump ahead and then go back and jump ahead and go back because it was availability. And, you know, we still kept up our build time days in order to save the clients money and give them what they were looking for.
Makes sense. So, and I know that kind of flows over to Habitat and building the homes too, right, Debra?
Absolutely. And I think what a lot of people don't realize with Habitat as a nonprofit, we're out there buying supplies the same way Chesmar Homes or any other home builder is. So, you know, we saw the same increases in prices, homes costing us 25% more to build, and we were very grateful. We had a few suppliers who worked with us a little bit, either donated items, but honestly it was a supply chain issue, just being able to get them, and so many of our suppliers wanting to help us, but you know, we were paying the same prices that the big home companies were paying. You know, we don't get all of our items donated. We pay for the supplies to build a home, just like Chesmar does.
They don't give it to you.
They don't give it to us. So yeah, the last 3 years have been tricky. You know, we're just kind of coming out of that in this last year, catching back up because the time for affordable housing is now. These families need houses and they need them now. The reason they're in our program is not just cost of homes, but safety of the homes they're living in now. Overcrowding, mold, things like that. They need these homes and they need them now. And so we had to catch up quickly after the last few years.
Of course. And Chesmar being one of the strongest builders around, a very known name, especially in Montgomery County, with building in various communities around here, including Wood Forests and Woodland Hills and some of those.
Venetian Pines.
Venetian Pines, which is Houston-ish?
No, it's right here.
Oh, right
it's
here.
Off the airport by the Home Depot facility.
All right. Well, there you go. There's a lot of communities that you're building in, and so Habitat knows that it will be constructed and very thorough done completion.
Absolutely. We're very fortunate to partner with Chesmar Homes.
How many homes are left to build in the community?
So last
in
week,
Conroe?
we started on section 4. It's our final section. We're very excited. It is the home stretch, as we like to call it. The entire Cedar Creek neighborhood will be 129 homes when it's all finished. And as of last week, we're down to our last 27 homes that we are wrapping up. And, you know, our families are so excited getting their sweat equity hours and working on their classes to be move-in ready. And so this year we built 4 homes, started 4 homes in the fall with the partnership with LGI. We built 4 homes last week, and then we'll kick off another 5 homes starting in March with Chesmar kicking off the first one with the wall build on Wednesday.
Yeah, 4 homes built last week. 4 homes.
From slab to inspection, done
Is
in 5 days.
amazing.
It is.
I mean, that's a lot, isn't that, Todd?
Move that bus.
Yeah, right.
I think was the old show on that one.
So maybe that's a challenge to Chesmar to
don't you worry.
Jump in.
We've got it a little bit up our sleeve that the next round of blitz builds we might pin 4 developers against each other and see who builds fastest.
Has anybody ever done that before, Debra?
You know, we looked for those bragging rights, Margie, and we even checked out Guinness and tried to see if maybe there was a world record on how fast you could build a home. Apparently Guinness doesn't track that, so next time we'll have to make sure they're out there to time us. But, you know, a lot of habitats around the country.
Amazing.
Yes, a lot of habitats around the country are following this model. We replicated the Blitz build from them. And so, it's something that a lot of habitats are doing to catch up again from the last 3 years.
Sounds tiring.
It is. It's so exciting you don't notice you're exhausted. But on Saturday night, I'm pretty sure the entire habitat staff slept very well because we were done with the dedications and everything. And those families will get to move in about 45 days.
So how many homes will you complete this year?
This year, we will complete, close, and move in about 12 homes because we're doing a little bit of catch up from last calendar year. Yep.
Okay, and then on to the next community.
On to the next.
A lot of people don't even realize that it's in Conroe.
That's right. Habitat's right here. Not only do we do home builds, we also do home repairs. So for our neighbors here in Montgomery County, maybe you don't want a new home. Maybe you've got a leaky roof or some siding that needs some fixing. You can call Habitat, and Habitat will come out and help you with those repairs. Whether you're a senior in the community, we have an aging in place platform, we have a veterans initiative, and then we help our community based on the parameters of our program. So our program specialists are happy to walk you through it, the application, and help you get the repairs or the new home that you need.
And all the information is online, habitatmctx.org, all the programs. Even if you want to volunteer or if you want to sponsor anything like that, because they have programs, you can sponsor a house build or a women build like Chesmar is doing.
Absolutely.
You can come out there and just watch it.
You can.
You probably have to wear a hard hat, but
probably have to wear a hard hat.
Probably a pink hard hat.
If you come out on Wednesday, you're going to wear a pink hard hat.
So
there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
What else? What am I missing? Viola? You want to tell me anything else about Chesmar? Todd?
We had talked before about Chesmar giving back to the community and how it's part of our culture. We built many, like I said, GHBA benefit homes. We volunteer at the food bank. We've assembled wheelchairs that have been donated. We have an annual golf tournament benefiting The Landing, which is a faith-based anti-trafficking organization. Houston Housing Authority, Adopt a Family at Christmas. Clothing donations. PanCan, benefiting pancreatic cancer. United Way for women who rock.
Oh, yes, that was
and
Friday.
that was this past week.
Yeah.
Yes. And which provides assistance with daycare so parents can continue their education. And Light the Night, Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, just to name a few.
That's fabulous. So Chesmar builds really good homes. I used to live in a Chesmar home, and I loved it. It was the most beautiful home I've ever lived in.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Margie, we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about the Restore.
Oh, yes.
So everybody wants to come out and swing a hammer or use a nail gun, but one of the best ways you can give back to Habitat in Montgomery County is to donate gently used items to our Restore on 242 near Harper's Trace.
What kind of items?
Oh, everything from furniture to cabinets. If you're renovating your home, you can deconstruct before you construct and bring those cabinets, doors, windows out to our Restore. Washers, dryers, ovens, as long as they work, we'd love to have them. We resell all of that. And then all of that money goes right back into our programming for new homes and home repairs. Our Restore team is top notch. They're the absolute best of the best. And we also provide new paint and new flooring items that are purchased items that come back that are purchased at a discount, sold at the store. And the proceeds all go back into our mission.
Oh, it's fabulous. And you can even schedule a pickup.
You can schedule a free pickup. We're about 2 weeks out on pickup, so schedule now. And then you can also volunteer at Restore. If you want to come merchandise, clean, price tag, maybe do a little shopping while you walk around.
It's easy to do.
You can do that. I have several pieces
Right?
in my home from the Restore. We love it, and it's really great furniture. And again, all giving back to a good cause.
It all has to do with housing and things around the house,
Absolutely.
not clothing,
Not clothing.
anything like that. No, just things having to do with building your home, fixing up your home, repairing your home,
Yeah.
anything. There's decor items as well.
There are some decor items, some paintings, and different decor items. And then Easter's coming up. So if you're hosting family for Easter and you need a new dining room table or a beautiful china cabinet, we've got
Lamps,
all of that.
things like that.
Lamps, and then stuff for the yard as well. And there's always what I love about resale, there's always a new thing that you didn't know you needed, but you knew you needed something. So there are always some little
It'll catch
pieces.
your eye. And
Oh,
there's
yeah.
sales all the time, too.
All the time.
Where's it located?
That is on 242 on the east side of 45, just before Harper's Landing.
Okay, easy to find.
Yes, ma'am.
Just past Costco.
Exactly. Just past Costco.
Going east.
U-turn when you get to HEB. It's super easy.
There you go.
Super easy.
Okay, well, I appreciate you, Todd and Viola, coming on the show today and sharing information about Chesmar and the Women Build. And Viola, I know you're excited about this. This is
Yes.
going to be great. And you can cheer her on, right?
We will be cheering her on.
You don't get
we'll
to
be cheering
participate.
everybody on.
Yes. And
Are you
Debra
m-
will be there too.
Yeah. Are you more excited about building a house or seeing Todd in a pink hard hat?
Oof, that's tough.
Tough radio here.
You're going to have to
That's
take
tough.
photos, right?
Oh, I will.
We'll have plenty of photos. No worries. No worries. But we are so appreciative of Chesmar Homes and your support of the Women Build. We could not do this without our wonderful community and the people who support Habitat and our mission.
And again, that's Wednesday,
March
7,
8th.
March 8th.
7 a.m.,
7:30
7:30 a.m.
Yes, ma'am.
until done. Putting up
Until
the walls.
done. Probably lunch. I'm putting it about lunchtime that they'll be done.
Okay. All right. Well, look forward to seeing you guys out there.
Look forward to being out there. Thank y'all for having us.
All right.
Thank you.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Team Sinisi is a proud sponsor of Conroe Culture News. Vinny Sinisi and his professional team provide comprehensive real estate services throughout the greater Montgomery County area and beyond. Whether looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Team Sinisi has an impeccable reputation. Contact Team Sinisi for a great experience at teamsinisi.com. That's TEAMSINISI.com.
Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show. With monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Did you know that there are over 153 million orphans in the world today? The sad reality is 99% of those kids will likely never be adopted. Core Love is an organization right here in Conroe that takes care of orphan children in Haiti, Honduras, and India. We bring the love of Jesus by providing their 6 basic needs of clean water, proper food, healthcare, education, job skills, and a loving home. Visit corelove.org, that's CORELUV.org. Will you help defend the orphan?
Hey y'all, it's DJ Mike from Dance Time in Texas. Join me Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. as I count down the top 10 Texas Red Dirt songs that are packing the dance floor. I'll be featuring local artists and the story behind the hits, shows in the area, as well as new songs that make you want to dance. It's Dance Time in Texas with DJ Mike on Lone Star Community Radio, 104.5 KCZW and 106.1 KZCC, Conroe, Texas, or online, irlonestar.com.
And we are moving into our second segment today. And again, this is all about Habitat for Humanity, Montgomery County. And Debra Richmond is still with me. Thank you, Debra, for assisting me with this. And she works with Habitat for Humanity as, I know it's a long title here. Hold on. What is your title, Debra?
Director of Strategic Partnerships.
Director of Strategic Partner. So basically everything. She just kind of runs the show underneath Vicki. That's what her role is. So today we're going to talk about the Gala, and that's April 1st at the Woodlands Waterway Marriott. And I have sitting with me Jill Krueger and Sonya Nicholson, right?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
are the gala chairs. And did you guys develop the theme of May Every Journey Lead You Home, or how did that come about? Was that a Habitat thing?
It was actually supposed to be the theme for the 2020 gala.
Oh,
and then
okay. And that
obviously
didn't happen.
That didn't happen. So we thought
Okay.
we would use it
so
this
you
year.
continued it on. But I love it. May every journey lead you home, because it's all about safe homes, right?
Absolutely.
And I know you guys are really excited to talk about this. So have you been part of the gala before?
Yes, ma'am. Both of us have. And we both participated in Habitat for Humanity in different capacities in our jobs, previous jobs, and things like that. And we are so excited for this event coming up.
So lots of surprises, lots of fun, and making a lot of money, right?
Absolutely. That's,
For safe,
yes.
affordable homes.
That's
That-
right.
That's the whole key idea. Last year it was spectacular. I don't know how many people you had there.
We had about 500 last year, and we're
Okay.
hoping for about 550 this year. So we're going to go a little bigger and a little better.
Well, of course you are. I think you should go for 600 and see what happens.
Oh, I like
The
that.
Marriott told me we could fit 1,000, so that's kind of my underlying goal, but we'll see.
You can do it, and I don't think you're competing with anything else that day, so that's always a plus. I mean, you never know. Sometimes there could be other things happening that take away from your attendees to go to that, but not this time. I don't think there's anything.
No,
we don't.
Even though it's April Fool's Day.
No joke.
No joke. No joke. So let's talk about the honorees too.
Yes.
You guys want to tell me a little bit about them, or Debra, who wants to
Yeah,
share?
so the Comenti family, who generously last year donated 81 acres of land to Habitat Montgomery County. So Sherelle, Dr. Brian, Dr. Jeffrey, and Danette and their families, just a big thank you to them for that wonderful land donation. And then also the Woodlands Methodist Church, excuse me. And they are, they've been with us, they're building their 20th house this year. Their 13th in Cedar Creek, and just an incredible community of faith that has been so supportive of Habitat and our mission to build safe and affordable
What a blessing.
housing. Indeed.
That's a lot.
Indeed. 20 houses, yep.
So your presenting sponsor is LGI.
LGI Homes, who's one of our very best supporters around the county. We're so blessed by them. So they'll be there. And then our Globetrotter sponsors as well, which, gosh, I'm going to miss one if I try to.
Just tell me who are the
Let me
sponsors.
tell you who our
Yeah, why don't you do that? If you read them, we probably won't miss anything.
We are so very thankful for our Globetrotter sponsors. We've got Connie and Larry Abston, Arc Electric, the Comenti family, Lori and Mark Leshier, Mark Farrow Jewelry, and Allison and Michael Wortley. Thank you so much.
Indeed, indeed. And just last week, we had our VIP party where Mark Farrow donated a lovely set of diamond earrings that we were able to raffle off and raise about $11,000 towards the gala.
It's a good start.
It's a good start.
Me too.
Of course, your sponsorships in total help a lot, too.
Absolutely.
And tickets are still available.
Tickets and sponsorships are still available.
Fabulous. What sponsorship levels do you still have available? Do you know?
Every
girls?
single
every
one.
level we
We
can
do.
Really?
Yes.
You make it happen.
Yes,
make it happen.
yes, and we can actually, if you have a great idea for something you want to kind of fine tune to your business, we can do an underwriting opportunity for that as well.
And table sponsorships are still available
Yes.
too.
So tables
at
start
various levels.
Yeah, tables start at $3,500. Tickets are $350 a piece, and those can be purchased on the Habitat MCTX.org website.
Wow.
Individually, yes, ma'am.
You know what stood out to me last year was the puppy being handed off back and forth everywhere.
Yes.
Well,
that's-
spoiler, we do have another puppy.
Of course you have another puppy. That was such a big deal. And the husbands were kind of like caught in the middle that they had to bid up to get the puppy.
Indeed. I've already reminded Bruce Kink that their puppy from last year needs a friend. So Bruce,
Oh,
if
my
you're
goodness.
listening, get ready to take another puppy home.
So, what is the most exciting thing about planning this gala? What is the thing you love the best?
Well, we have a great committee, and it's great to work with them and see
How many people are on the committee? Is it all women? Are there some men?
Well, it's actually all women, but we would love a
I
couple
figured so
men
much.
if they would love to join us.
Join us anytime.
And the absolute best part for me is just we get to do a tour every year of the houses that are being built and get to see what we actually are doing in real life and what it's helping people achieve. So.
And then at the end, the testimonial, the family testimonial at Gala night is where it all comes together. So that's what we do all of this work for and raise all of the funds for, so that we can get to that testimonial. And that's just the best feeling.
I bet it energizes you.
It does. It makes you that you just want to build on every year. You want it to get better and better every year.
So have you both been on the gala before?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Last year was my first year.
My first year.
Yes.
Okay, and then suddenly you're leading it. Was that a little scary?
No,
No, you loved it. Bet it's a good partnership, right?
It is, yes.
You play off each other, different
We
strengths.
absolutely do. We do. We've been friends for 5 years in different capacities.
good.
We do other things in the community.
So it was a
and
natural fit.
It
Yes.
was. It really does.
We each have things we do better than the other.
That's
and so
true.
we
Of
split
course.
it, we divide and conquer.
We do. We do.
So what's left to do at this point?
Get more tables, get more folks coming to the event. We're very excited with the numbers we have so far, and if anyone has any great auction items they would like to donate, please feel free to reach out to us. We have some amazing live auction items.
Tell me.
Okay, so my favorite, and this is new this year, is a golf trip to just outside of Augusta, Georgia. We have a home that's been donated. Thank you, Insperity. And it's 3 nights, and it is an 8-bedroom, 8-bath home. So you can have 8 guys, 8 couples, whatever you want to do, 16 rounds of golf, including the caddy fee. And it is just a beautiful location.
So this is where Insperity hosts people for in Augusta, and it's stunning, absolutely stunning.
This is a house where they bring, every year they go to the Masters, and that's where the folks go and stay. So we're really excited. We want to, have things for ladies and families
Of
and things, but
course.
we also wanted to make sure that we had something really good for the guys and golfers.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And as Jill mentioned, we have the puppy
We
again.
have the puppy.
And then Mark Farrow is donating a stunning diamond tennis bracelet. And one of the hottest items of last year, the whole home generator
We have that
installed
again.
by
We are
Arc Electric.
so excited about that. Thank you, Arc Electric.
Tina
That
and
is just
Armando over there have been very generous for us.
So we have a lot of great things. There's a few other still being solidified on the live auction block, and then some really great things in our bid board as well. A silent auction, a wine pull, a raffle for more jewelry.
Yes, we
It's
have
going to be a fun-filled
earrings.
night.
So there's a
Margie
lot.
shows
Live
jewelry,
auction, wine
Everybody
pull.
can play. Everybody can play.
You have the paddles up.
Paddles Up, Build
Let's
a
talk
House.
about that.
Sure. So our Paddles Up, Build a House, it's really our straight donation of the night, and that goes straight back into building houses in our Cedar Creek neighborhood. Our goal this year is $200,000. That'll build about 3 houses in our neighborhood. So we encourage everybody, if you get outbid on the live auction, go to make that donation. It's tax deductible in the whole 9 yards, and it goes straight back into building houses in our community.
That's a fun point of the night too,
Yeah.
is when it's paddles up. That's very exciting.
And do you show it on the screen?
We sure do.
Okay.
So we'll have the house being
Because
built.
that looks pretty spectacular too
Yeah.
when you see people making a donation.
And we've added a little piece to that this year. This year, the top donors for the Paddles Up for the Build a House will be listed on the screen, so you can compete against your neighbors to keep your name on the screen. And most recent donors will be listed as well.
Wow, very exciting. Were you there last year, Deborah?
I wasn't. This is my
I was
first gala with
thinking you
Habitat.
were not. It
First
was after
year.
that you started working with
It's not my
Habitat.
first rodeo, but it's my first Habitat rodeo.
And we're very lucky to have her. She's done a great
Well,
job.
of course.
is wonderful.
She's a get her done girl.
She is.
She is.
Absolutely. So, tell me what is different about this theme. What are you going to do to make it different with this theme?
Well, the entrance, the cocktail hour is going to be all about the travel. And then the idea is as you
Such
walk,
as the passport.
such as the
Exactly.
passport. So we're going to have, I don't want to give it all away, but some, things that you would see as you were traveling the world. And the
Okay.
idea is that you've traveled in, and then as you walk, we have like kind of a curtained tunnel. As you walk through the tunnel into the dining room, now you're home, and it's Montgomery County, and here we are to help support Habitat in Montgomery County. So that's kind of how we're carrying the theme through.
Very nice. So how many testimonies will you have of families?
Our
What are
sweet
you
Shelby
thinking?
Estrada will be there to give her family's story. And she is a single mom, her and Jaden. And Jaden will be there too. He's demanded to wear a tux, so we're getting that all settled. And so Shelby will be featured in our mission video, which will be premiered that night. And there'll be a few other families in the mission video, but then Shelby will be the one to share her story. Shelby had a traumatic brain injury about 7 years ago, and she is coming back from that. Everything from learning how to eat and walk again. This home is her first chance at real independence. And not to give too much of her story away, but she's been living with family since her accident 7 years ago. And, she is just so excited to have her own place, her own space, her own independence again. And this is a great step in her healing journey. And we're so excited to share her story and the story of others here in Montgomery County. And that's really the beautiful thing about our gala is your dollars stay here in Montgomery County. They help our neighbors right here in Conroe, Willis, the Woodlands. It stays all right here in Montgomery County.
It's very heartwarming. Sure to bring tears, I'm sure.
It does.
It
really does. And honestly, folks, especially going to their first gala, that is always the thing they remember right away.
Well, it's always spectacular, the Habitat one. It's always helps contribute a lot of funds to build the safe, affordable homes.
Absolutely. And I've gotten to be behind the scenes on the video shooting and to hear the families tell their stories, and even the board members and community members tell their stories of why they help Habitat. It really brings it back to the mission and the vision of Habitat, which is something that we've talked about in our gala meetings. That's why we're here. We're not here for recognition. We're not here for our own egos. We're here to build safe houses for our neighbors here in Montgomery County. And so always just coming back to that mission and getting to see it, lived out in these sweet families as they get to move into their homes.
And what a good partnership when you have people that are builders also participate, like LGI and Chesmar, to name a few. And then you have churches and schools.
Yep. John
John Cooper
building
School.
their 23rd house this year.
That's a lot.
Yep.
And those kids get out and
They
get
do.
after
They
it.
sure do. They sure do.
It's impressive.
It's very impressive. It's a legacy.
Yeah.
That's their legacy.
They can drive through that neighborhood 10 years later and say, hey, I built that
worked on
house.
that
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that.
No.
You're making a dream come true for so many families. So what kind of food, entertainment, anything like that? Add a little sparkle to this.
So the band is called
Password.
Password. I was going to say password.
It's a secret.
No, it's Password. And we actually don't have the menu set yet. We're going to do a tasting on
this week.
That's
on
always fun.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
So that'll be a surprise to us still.
It'll be delicious. But
Yes.
the band actually performed last year, and they're
thought it
fun.
did.
And,
Yeah, they're great.
Just, get down on the dance floor.
So you'll be able to boogie from 10 to midnight with
That's right.
Password.
What's the dress?
Evening.
Evening
cocktail.
attire.
Yeah, black tie optional kind of a thing. But
We'll have most ladies will be in gala dresses.
Yes.
Correct.
And then men in Texas. Everyone looks really, really good. It's fun to see everybody all gussied up for the occasion.
Sure.
And
yeah, I've had a few people ask, like, how do I, because sometimes people want to dress to the theme, and I just don't know that you really dress to travel.
Yeah, well, I remember the food bank gala. It was astronaut. I'm like,
Yeah.
what does that look like? I didn't bring my astronaut suit, but people did.
Yes.
But a lot didn't too. So, people always want to ask, how do you dress to that theme? Well, you just dressed your best, right?
Yes,
And wear
that's what
comfortable
this
shoes.
is. Yes.
Yes. But dress your best, because Diane Kink and the Kink team have underwritten our photography, and so we'll have lots of photo ops all through the night.
Yes.
we're excited.
Do you have your gowns?
I do.
I do too. I actually have two I can pick from. So
That's always fun.
Yes.
it's fun.
And then you got to go with the shoes. Well, then you have to decide comfort or looking good.
Sparkly
Always-
tennies.
yes,
Sparkly tennies
yes,
all the way.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So we are ready to go. We just can't believe that it's less than a month away.
I know.
The time has flown.
And I feel like we were
and
just there last year.
I know. We were like, oh my gosh.
And it
it's
was
here.
full. There were a lot of people there that I never even got to say hello to.
It was full.
So, but I can definitely share that there are tables still available.
Yes,
Tables.
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Tables
so-
and underwriting still
Tables
available.
and underwriting and
Every underwriting option or level includes a table. So
Yes.
You already have signage?
Absolutely. Signage, we'll put your logo on
Signage
things.
is-
No, do you have somebody
No,
that's doing your
no.
signage and all of that for the theme?
We have someone, they not donated it, but we have some very gracious neighbors here in the community that are giving us a very good price.
I was going to say, I know if somebody would donate,
Okay.
but just saying.
Yeah.
Well, we can talk
Okay.
about that later.
Yes, absolutely. Give us that information.
But for anybody who wants to underwrite, we can get your logo and name out there. Your name will be in front of 550 people. We'll post it on social media. Our Gala committee is fantastic about sharing and liking and posting it to their friends. So it's a great marketing opportunity for any business.
I mean, definitely utilize the social media, and you know, we're so thankful for those individuals and companies that do donate. I mean, this is something,
course.
you know, it'll definitely, you know, pay it forward.
And this is a pretty big program here. Very nice.
Thank you.
Passport, did y'all design that?
Well, a very wonderful designer did. We gave her ideas and
Jill, it was all
suggestions.
you. I know it was all you. And then you had your sidekick over here,
Yeah.
Sonya.
She is the decorator. I am more the sponsor. Let's see how we can, you know, but we work so well
Yeah, I
together.
watched
But
the budget.
Get the money.
Yes, and I'm so
You get the
impressed
money.
with, you know, that she has these great creative ideas.
So the wine pool, you're going to have a lot of good wine.
50
do.
bottles of fantastic wine.
50 bottles of wine on the wall.
And we also, speaking of the wine, we have a lot of wine. We have one of our bid board items is we've got over 100 bottles of wine donated at various levels, but they're all really good bottles of wine. And so we put 50 of them in the wine pool, and then the rest of them are in a auction lot in our bid board that is
So you get all 50 if you
I've
win
seen that bid board. That's massive.
Yeah.
It's really good. We have such great items.
Has a huge crowd out there
Yes.
bidding on it.
Oh, yeah.
well, this would be a good one to get. It'd be like the starting your own wine cellar with these
It would
50,
be, because I
60
think-
bottles.
Yeah, and so we have to give a shout out to Kathleen Stover and Brittany Folks they've put such an awesome auction together, and so for Wine Pool. But yeah, I think that, and these are all donated wines, so I think that folks will be really happy with
So it's
some of
plus,
the things.
plus, plus.
Yes.
Plus. Yep.
Anything you can get donated is always good.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, all of our auction items have been donated. We have been,
Yeah.
so that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing anything on consignment this year. So every dollar that you spend on the live auction is going to go straight back into Habitat's
That's
mission.
the way to do it.
Yep, absolutely. And again, we've been so blessed with so many of our sponsors, the Mike Cedar Group, who underwrote the invitation, and now I'm going to get dangerous because I'm going to miss somebody. We've got the Kink team with photography, Smart Sand for decor,
The Ivy Society
as our ballet sponsor.
Karen and Gary Locke for program.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and auction signage, Smart Sand for decor. Yeah, we are so very fortunate to have.
And you
this
had to
many
get these
folks.
way ahead.
Yes,
so that
ma'am.
you can mail these.
Oh yeah, these have been
Yes,
coming
ma'am.
in since September
So
and
this is
October.
we've been working with
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like we've been working on it since
summer,
September, yeah.
Yeah,
August,
July.
summer, some of it.
Yeah.
And it's starting to come
It
into
is,
happening.
and that's you
always
see-
fun.
yeah,
you see everything
the-
pulling together.
It all come together, so we're very excited.
In my past life, I did these things.
I love it. So you understand how it's
I did the first food
here.
bank gala
Oh,
in
that's
Montgomery County. I used
fantastic.
to work for the food bank.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So you know all the hustle that goes
It
into
was a
making
lot
it a
of
successful event.
It was a lot of hustle, a lot of depending on other people and things like that.
Being able to trust your volunteers. I had in my work, I had volunteers, and you have to just trust that they're going to do it. But they do. If
And
they,
they do.
are supportive, they do their good work.
And then you just go with it on the
Yes.
day.
Yeah.
And these ladies have been working so
When it
hard to bring in
comes.
all these sponsors, all their fabulous friends as volunteers. And so now we're just really in the home stretch, collecting names for tables, selling the last few tables, and getting ready to have a great time and raise some money.
That we're already here. Yes, we're
Yes,
excited.
our
I can
last
tell that
committee-
you are.
Our last committee meeting is tomorrow.
That's
Wow.
And then we just are going to be packaging auction items. I mean, we're really in a great
You have
place.
work times,
Yes.
work days,
Yes.
things like
Such a
that. And then
good
everybody
place.
works together to decorate and get it ready
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And
for the main event.
Ann Young is our decor chair, and she's done a great
She's
job.
a superstar. Thank you, Ann, if you're listening. We can't say enough about our wonderful committee. We have Brandy Sablatura, who's helped with sponsorship. And I mean, we just have, she's got her whole group, Bridget Moore, Tina, and all these wonderful ladies. And then we have been so blessed to have Vicky and Debra and Carissa and, at Habitat, who've given us, so much support.
They're your core group.
And Marcel.
But they appreciate your help too.
do. We
so they
sure
don't
do.
have to do it. Right?
Oh, we
They're
are.
also fun to
I was
work
gonna say,
with, so
we-
that
we
makes
bother
it
them
fun.
a lot.
We do.
Nonsense.
Good.
We
It's
do.
good.
Nonsense.
Okay, so what am I missing, ladies?
We just want
April 1st.
Yeah, April 1st. Come on out.
No joke.
No, yeah, no joking. It's going to be just the best event, kind of kick off spring, and for such a wonderful cause. And just come on out. If you have any questions about tickets, sponsorships, please do not hesitate to reach out.
What's the best way to reach somebody about tickets? Just go online, or
They can go online to habitatmctx.org, or they can call the office 936-441-4663. I might regret this, but my extension's 205. 936-441-4663, extension 205. And I think we'd be remiss if we didn't thank the Marriott one last time. The Marriott hosts a fantastic event for us every single year. Mark and his team at the Marriott, we'll see them on Wednesday to pick out the menu, like Jill mentioned.
That's
And
fun.
Just
Such a
an
beautiful
incredible,
venue. It's
incredible
the best
team.
venue. Yes, we love it.
It's really fun to get to go behind the scenes in the
Yeah.
kitchen and see how they actually do all the food at the Marriott. So.
very much so. Okay, Habitat, MCTX.org. Find out all the information. Find out about all the opportunities, all the programs, volunteerism, and buy gala tickets.
Yes.
Buy
right?
gala tickets.
Or
If you
sponsor.
can't- And if you can't buy a ticket, donations are welcome as well.
Absolutely. Donations to the gala are always welcome, even if you can't be there that night. And you can call us. We're actually going to open the auction. Need not be present to win. You can bid on auction items or make donations night of from anywhere. So we will add you to the list, and we'll be sending that out early the week of. So you'll have a few days to peruse and make your bids and get ready to make some donations.
Some wonderful items you definitely don't want to miss out on.
One of our Habitat staff members is actually going to cook paella for 8. She's from Spain. I can attest that the paella is fantastic.
Yay.
So that'll be on the auction block. I'm not sure if that's on Bidboard or Silent, but I know that even amongst a few of our supporters, there's already some contention as to some infighting as to who's going to win that one. I think we're all kind of throwing some elbows to win the paella dinner.
That's great.
I love paella.
I know.
Paella is fantastic.
That sounds terrific. Well, thank you, ladies. I appreciate you coming on the radio
Thank you for
today.
having us.
Again,
Thank you so much.
Habitat, MCTX.org to find all the information. Also get on Facebook, the same, Habitat MCTX. You will find it. Google it, go on the search, and connect, and we will see you April 1st.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thanks, Margie.